Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. It is the evening of October the 3rd, 2020, and I'm getting to run my weekly COVID-19 model for deaths in the U.S. To understand the reason for this model, we take a look at a little bit of a couple articles first, okay? First, a disclaimer. I'm an amateur data scientist, okay? The model I'm about to show you comes without any warranty or promise of accuracy. On all probability, I'm wrong. But the question is, wrong by how much? Okay? Now let's take a look at the two articles. One comes from NPR, the other comes from the USA Today. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Here's NPR. Okay? This article is dated August 6th, 2020. Headline reads, 300,000 deaths by December. Okay. Now we get to the fun part. Okay? By December 1st, the U.S. death goal from COVID-19 could reach nearly, of course, could and nearly are two pretty broad terms, 300,000. That's the grim projection from researchers at the University of Washington's Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation. Well, Washington University is certainly a qualified people, obviously, and they're certainly entitled to their model. Let's take a look at this other article. Oh, wow, look at this. Coronavirus Live Update. Model predicts 410,000 deaths by January. What? Well, obviously, like I say, different organizations are entitled to their own models, right? Let's see. I think the article, here's what we're looking for down here. Wait a second. This article is September the 4th, almost a month to the day after the last one, after the NPR's article. Okay. Look at this now. The Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington School of Medicine is predicting 410,000 deaths by January. Now let's see if they give us an idea of January what here. No, apparently not. You notice that they never say January what. I mean, a 31-day window is a pretty big window. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have the Washington University, right? The Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington School of Medicine. So we have the same organization, a month apart, with 100,000 difference in their numbers. Because NPR quotes this organization, this university, as saying 300,000 deaths by December 1st. And now Yahoo USA Today says 410,000 by January 2021, January 20-something to 21. So I'm going to give these people I'm going to give Washington University as much slack as I can. I'll give them 3 dates to be right. The first date is December 1st for 300,000. Then we'll give them a January 1st date and a January 31st date in order to get to 410,000. But still, between December and January, even December and January 31st, 100,000 deaths. Is that what they're saying? So let's take a look at my numbers, see what you say. Okay. The data being used here comes from New York Times. I'm basically using it's what I call the KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. And my method I'm using is to keep it simple is a daily number of COVID-19 deaths in the U.S. The average number of COVID-19 deaths per day in the U.S. That's my model. Okay, so let's take a look at something here. Seen most of this code before, but let's just take a little quicker look here. Okay. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and plot the two cumulative totals. Now, this to refresh your memory, as there's two ways that numbers are being tracked: cumulative and daily totals. Okay, cumulative. This is a cumulative plot of cases. Notice the trend. It continually trends upward. So on October 2nd, the U.S. has 7.3 million cases and change. You'll see a daily plot and just won't. You'll see both. Now deaths once again. October the 2nd, 208,695. Let's just call it 209,000. Okay. So these are the daily totals. Watch for this plot during the current presidential campaign. Okay. The problem with this plot is it's never going to go down. Back in the spring, you talk about flattening the curve. Well, this is the type of plot you see the flattening of the curve. If the you know if the but okay, but this won't tell you what the whether there's more. This won't tell you whether or not the number of daily cases is increasing or decreasing. Okay, let's just run one more thing here. Now let's just look at some averages. So the current average death, the current as of October 2nd, the average number of COVID-19 deaths in the U.S. by day is 961. Now, the first number we're going to look at is NPR Washington Uni's 300,000 by December 1st. So we take the 300,000, subtract the total number of deaths, and divide by the days between October 2nd, October 3rd, October 2nd, and December 1st, which is 59. That'll give us the average number of deaths per day we have to have in order to reach that 300,000 by December 1st, 2020. And down here, we take the sum of the deaths plus the remaining days times the number of deaths, the average number of deaths. And this will give us an estimated for the total number of deaths by December 1st. So let's take a look here, okay? So in order for us to reach this number, 300,000 by December 1st, we have to average 1,500, let's say 50 deaths per day. Well, we're currently averaging 961. Now, if we use this figure to calculate what the actual number of deaths by December 1st is, we see this down here. 206,000, 265,000, 266, 267. But by December 1st, we will only have, well, only is not a good word, but still, 206,000, 260,567 deaths, which is significantly less than 300,000. Okay. For the next one, we're going to look at January 1st. Okay, Washington University, Yahoo US Today, 410,000 by January 1st, 2021. So once again, let's take a look. In order to reach the 410,000 by January 1st, 2021, we had to average 2,238 deaths a day. Folks, we're only averaging 961. Okay? And if we use we use that same 961 figure as we did before, okay, same thing, total deaths plus 90, because there's 90 days remaining between now and January 1st, multiplied by the average number of deaths per day. That gives us 295,000 deaths. Okay? Not 410,000. Finally, let's give, I'm going to cut Washington University slack. I'm going to give them to January 31st, 2021 in order to reach 410,000. Okay? And in order for that to happen, we still have to average 1,678.79 deaths per day between now and January 31st. If we continue to, advance at our same 981 deaths per day average, right? Once again, the total deaths plus 120 days remaining times the average number of deaths per day. That gives us 323,894 deaths by January 31st. Now, again, I could be dead wrong with this. There's any number of reasons why people would say, well, this is ridiculous. It's oversimplification. You're not taking into effect, you're not taking into account X, Y, or Z. What I'm taking into account is that overall the country isn't going to change that much in terms of, overall people's behavior isn't going to change that much. The people who are going to wear masks are going to continue to wear masks. Like me, I'm 65 and I wear a mask. But if you don't wear a mask, that's your business. Your health's at risk, not at mine. Okay? So the people who are going to wear masks like me are going to wear masks, and the people who are not going to wear masks. And that isn't going to change. So therefore, the average number of deaths shouldn't change. Okay? So now let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the daily cases. All right. This is what the daily cases looks like. But look at this here. On July 16th, we had 75,682 deaths. Okay. On October 2nd, we had 53,428 deaths. My friends, what is that? So we got on July 17th, we had 75,683. 75,683 minus 53,428. 53,428 equals, my friends, that's a 22,000 cases drop. Okay? That's a 22,000 cases drop. And my question is you, is anybody reporting these numbers on the news media? I don't know because I don't watch. I ask you, is anybody reporting these numbers? So now let's get down to the fun part. Let's get down to we actually visualize our model, okay? Once again, the black number line, the thick back line, is the daily average at 961. Make sure I copy that down. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is the current daily average as far as death. The first thing, look at this here. Yeah, we're above the average, but so here's the next thing. So now December 1st is the blue line. In order for us to have, 300,000 deaths by December 1st, we as of this week, our numbers have to stay above the average number of deaths per day has to stay above this blue line. But look at this. Look from here on out, it's staying below the line. Okay? The difference between here and here is the number of lives that's going to be saved is going to be the difference in the total number of deaths. Now, if we go to the January 1st line, where we have to average 22,038, this is where that line is. We're here. In order to reach 410,000 by January 1st, we have to be here. Folks, we're not close. Unless things really go south, and honestly, I'm a man of faith, and I believe God is at work in America right now. These deaths are low because God is intervening on behalf of its people in America. Because the deaths aren't anywhere close to what they should be, close to what to be for the amount of cases we're having, even with the decline still. Okay, the ratio of deaths to cases is like half as what it was back in April. We have twice as many cases right now and half as many deaths as we had in April. Okay, anyway, so that's the green. Finally, I'm going to give him a chance to, I'm going to give, Washington University one more shot at these numbers. And that's January 31st. So that's the green line. Okay, that's the red. I'm sorry, that's the red line. In order to have 410,000 by January 31st, we have to average 1,679 cases a day. That's the red line. This is the current average. Look where the averages are falling. Look where the actual numbers are falling. Now, again, just my disclaimer at the beginning, don't bet the farm on my numbers. These are simply, my numbers are simply being provided to give you something to think about. That's all. They come without any possible guarantee. But of course, if I prove to be close, I will. Of course, the only thing I can possibly gain from support is the right to say, "I told you so." So, people, listen to me. The steps you and me are taking in America is having an effect on the number of deaths. Wear the mask, social distancing, lockdown, self-isolation when possible, is causing a fall in the number of deaths. It may not be causing a huge, and again, we did see a period up here of what, between July 16th and July 7th, or August 7th, or so, I'm sorry, September 7th. So it's July 16th, July 16th, August 16th, 4 weeks to here. Almost 8 weeks of decline in cases. Yeah, we'll have a little spike back up here. Let's take a look at the spike, see what it really looks like. You can see where it fell down here. Now it's climbing back up, but still we're not back up here yet, okay? So my friends, stay the course. Wear the mask, social distance when you can, avoid unnecessary trips. And we will get through this. And you know what else happened? Wish University and NPR and USA Today will wind up with egg on their face when these numbers are even remotely close to what they're predicting. Hey, thanks so much for your time. I truly hope that this has been encouraging to you and also enlightening to you. Again, to help you don't blindly, to simply, the question is, don't blindly accept any numbers anybody's showing you, including my numbers. Okay, but anyway, keep up the good work. Keep moving forward. We will get through this. We will get this COVID-19 virus pandemic under control. Maybe not eliminated, but under control. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate you taking time up for your day to share this journey with me. Take care. God bless. Here's my mom. Well, the black line is the average number of